Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Nittany Lions will kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. A rather auspicious start, but a golden opportunity after the turnover.
Wow.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. And they'll start this drive off in business. First and goal from the 9.
Okay, they're 6'3".
And he never had a chance. Just stopped
Cuddy.
cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage.
Heck's going for the goal line. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Go straight ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D. And a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on third down to get the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
To the ground with the back. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down.
Come here, boy.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Gets it out quickly. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Looking for a gap. It's Willis. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. Four-star defensive lineman gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
They came ready to play, guys. The offense goes right down the field on their first drive to score a touchdown. Now their defense is playing lights out. Second sack of this opening drive. And one thing this coach does a great job of, he gets his team ready to go. And you're seeing it here on the big stage.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. State sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Denmark. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Reynolds. He'll make the play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the
Come away, come away.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The whole Penn State legacy is built on toughness, getting it done on the ground, and they pick up a first down.
And you got to start there with the physicality, the ground game, getting that going. It's kind of a Northeast thing, right? Being tough, being physical, bringing that lunch pail.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a crease. It's Robinson. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game, 4th and inches, and he'd signal in red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
The Nittany Lions back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Hand off to the single back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Russell. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking for a man, it's Carney. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
What's that?
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to set up the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They kick it away on 4th down.
Oh.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
Hey,
you're going to throw
five.
the football, you're going to throw
He was
interceptions.
literally
But
supposed to
I
block
think I
that
stay
guy.
aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart, and he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Orange will have to punt. He's got great speed.
I went to go left.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3-and-out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a... Oh, he's got some space. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
What the hell?
The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Dude.
Perfect timing. Got there right
way
when
to
the
catch
ball
a
got
ball?
there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
And then
And
this
maybe
is
he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Throwing right. Quick completion on the out. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Bringing the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Nittany Lions have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mount.
Free up the gut. Past the 50.
Oh, my God.
The 30. The 20.
All right, so...
Touchdown, Syracuse. Once he...
And who had him on man? Number 31. That's right. Really? There's no way he's faster. Yo, that's bullshit.
Yep, it was all over, right to the house.
And I love the play call. Oftentimes offensively, you like to throw the football deep down in your own end and take shots because you're anticipating man coverage. So if you get a receiver that can get behind the defense, that has a chance to be a home run type play. And you saw it work out exactly that way right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Wants to throw on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the game.
And it goes through his hands.
Boy.
He had an explosive
How many
play
drops
right
have we
there
got
for the
this?
taking, but couldn't
Jesus.
reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Denmark. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Wide out, trying to get it in. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Got it. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Just enough time for one final play in this half. To throw, it's Carney. He's going to run it.
Okay.
Quarterback gets the first down. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We're right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big time.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Denmark. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. Oh, it's picked up. Not the second half start they don't.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
Well, just stare at him. Knock his ass out.
They get him at the 15. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking for a man. It's Carney. Finds his big tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Holds it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Under fire. Here comes the 28.
And this offense, man, they run the football, then they want to bootleg and get you really sold on that run. Nice job by the inside linebacker, man. You see him. He doesn't bite it. He sees it, chases the bootleg, runs the quarterback down outside the pocket for the sack.
Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback.
Oh, with one fucking block.
That one's 2nd and 8 coming up.
One.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field.
Turning it on. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Defense has got to do a better job of crowding this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Gives it on the option. Breaks the tackle. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Carney. Pulls it in, it's Russell. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays to the passing game.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. There he goes. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down will open up the final period. To the air on first down. He's going to take off. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Let's think a little bit about Syracuse. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is. And we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly this season.
Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Pitt looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up 14 over South Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using it.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Inside the 15. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Carney. Throws for the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job.
See how he's chasing him down.
Forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
puncture wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Wants to go up top on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Here's a heat. With the catch, it's English. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Now they'll run it to the right here. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Got some room headed to the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is really impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's forced out. At the 23-yard line, a good pickup to give this offense some operating room. They'll try the run. Creates a little space. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as his offense is trying to do some work. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Running to Green. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
A huge gain. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Cuse.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This
That
one,
should've been a fucking
it's
pick.
pretty much over.
Ow.
Down multiple
Oof.
possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
The Nittany Lions headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Carney. It's complete to the left. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to